That is, there you go. I'm like, where is it looking funky? Anyways, hello, darling. I hope you guys are doing well. Going to be doing a lover check-in, especially for those that are like in separation, you're broken up, recently broken up, ghosted, non-communication, etc. You know, fun stuff like that. All right, where did it go? Where did it go? I cannot believe it. It just disappeared. What the heck? I literally just had the sage in my hand. Are you for real? Bruh. It disappeared, darling. What's going on? I have a whole bag with me. What's up? I don't know where it went. It time traveled to another dimension. Something's going on. I got it. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, it's funny because I grabbed it. And then I had to adjust the tripod, and I don't know where it freaking went from there. So, whatever. All right, my loves. Let's go ahead and clear the energy. Some of you girls are person. Maybe you're not, for some you're not in communication, because I'm channeling that some of you guys are not in communication and you are just going through some. Is this it? Stop. I can't. It was right there the whole time and I couldn't see it. Did you guys see it? You guys probably saw it, huh? Hidden in plain sight. You see, there's something to that. Hidden in plain sight. Ooh, somebody's being sneaky. Someone's being sneaky and you ain't picking it up. So your person is doing something right in front of your face and you're not seeing it. Cloaking themselves to the max. So anyways, as I was saying before I got shook it, some of you guys are in, but something recently happened. Maybe you accused thing. Maybe your hunches told you to confront them, and it caused a riffraff between the guys, your guys' connection. Everything may be seeming great now, but it's like there's just something up. You can feel it, like something feels off, and you want to look in on the connection. So let's do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. All right. Oracle. Let me go ahead and give it a cleanse. All right. What's going on with these lovers, whether you're male or female watching? There's been a lot of breakups, and then people who have been in separation are coming back together now. It's so crazy because even TikToker couples or Instagram couples that have separated, or you know, influencers and that separated from their person are now like coming back together. So there's an I don't know if it's Mercury retro. I don't know if the universe is like, we're playing a trick on y'all or what, but there's something going on. Somebody here can't move on. Whether it's you or them, it says, I can't move on no matter how hard I. So maybe you told them, move on. It's better. You know, if I'm so crazy and I'm this, and that, maybe I'm not good for you. Or maybe they're telling you this, or there's just, maybe you guys thought you can do better without each other. And it was probably like that for quite a while. And then, you know, time passes by and you're like, I can't do it. Just can't do it. Stop breaking my heart, baby. I love that song. Stop breaking my heart, baby. Oh my gosh. Stalking. See? They're watching you. Watching your every move. This is Joe from You vibes. I often check on your social media to see what you are up to, especially if you have a platform. Oh, not these cards came out. What the Seven of Cups? Yeah, if a lot of things have been on your mind, feminine. Ooh, yep, you're picking up a lot of their thoughts and emotions, okay? But this person is like, I'm channeling like they're going through your follow list to see if anybody you blocked before them. There could have been an issue where they hit you up about someone. Why are you following this person? Like, who's this person? Block them, you know? So you did it just to keep the peace. I feel like some of you guys are noticing like weird accounts like hitting you up as well. They could be trying to test you. Now they're going through your follow list is to unblock those people that they had a problem with while you were together. Like this person's hardcore spying to see if you're loyal even in separation. Mm-hmm. Damn. Not they feel entitled. Miss the feeling entitled. Don't lose hope, especially if you have been losing hope, okay? Yeah, this person is like, I don't know if they've been trying to send you lovey-dovey messages or they're slowly trying to get back into your good graces. I'm picking up some of them might travel to come see you, come towards you. They might just show up. I'm picking up somebody has a new car. They got a new car, so you won't detect if it's them. Somebody has a new motorcycle. Someone's got a truck, Tesla as well. Somebody could be an Aries. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And I'm also picking up Sag. It doesn't have to be those specific signs. It could be somewhere in some moon rising. Okay. It's all about divine timing is what it's saying here. The universe knows exactly when the right time is to come together, even if you or them don't understand it. Sometimes, you know, when you go somewhere, you show up with someone like, I don't even know why I'm here. Why am I even here? That's the universe. There's a reason, either to wrap things up, to get closure, to continue something, or maybe it's just not time for you guys to go your separate ways. It just depends. Everybody's different. Okay. We also have clueless, of course. Honestly, I don't even know what I did wrong. Maybe you tell me, and then we have these me, or he just broke up with me. You know, reverse the roles if you're a male watching. I'm just used to saying she because I have most of my viewers are female. So if you're a male watching, I apologize. Just switch the genders, okay? Okay, thank you. So if you're a female watching, your dude could be like saying this to their friend. Like, honestly, I don't even know what I did wrong. Not them not fucking taking accountability. This could be very narcissistic of them, you know, and they don't even realize they're being narcissistic. I wasn't the problem. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't see no faults in my shit. Like, what? And then they'll be sitting there like, we didn't even have to break up. You just broke up with me because you were in your head. You were insecure. I'm down to get back with you. Like, a lot of them are just down to get back in because they're probably convincing you that you're the problem. I don't know. And making you feel bad. So careful with that, y'all. Use discernment. Okay, because some of them could be acting unfazed. It says I'm unfazed by our separation since I wasn't emotionally invested. Okay, now we have these group of masculines. Okay, that could be separate from this group of masculine and that group and this group or whatever, or it could all be one group and it's just like they're going through phases like we all do. One minute they act unfazed, they weren't emotionally invested, supposedly, and then the next minute they're like, I cannot move on. I was wrong, my darling. You just never know. You don't know until shit happens, right? So for this group here, it could be that maybe your person is just like unfazed or doesn't really care, or they're able to move on gracefully, and you're just like not, it's just bothering you because they show you that they can move on and you can't. it pisses you off because you want them to be in pain. You want them to hurt. You want them to suffer for you and beg you back. But they're not doing that because maybe they were raised differently, or maybe they were being honest with you. They weren't emotionally invested and you were hoping they were. Maybe you got into this connection knowing that they weren't emotionally invested, but you felt like you would change their mind or whatever. Like, shit happens, you know? Sometimes that's the case and they do fall in love. In other cases, they're like, no, I've been cold hearted since the beginning and you knew this. So that's what makes it really hard. Okay. Now, this person could be unfazed 1 minute, and then the next minute they see you with someone else, and suddenly they're bothered. They feel entitled that you're theirs all of a sudden. Like, oh boy. Like I said, we're human. We all go through freaking phases. Okay, what else do we have here? Practice forgiveness. Somebody here doesn't want to forgive. Maybe you don't want to forgive them for what they did, even though they're trying to apologize and they want to talk to you and win you over again. And you're kind of like, you don't want to make it easy on them because of like how bad you suffered or what you went through. And what they did was just, it's haunting you too much. It was too much. Maybe you found out they were with another person and pushed you to the sidelines, and that would always haunt you. And they weren't there for you when you needed them the most. And now it's the tables are turned and you want to give in so bad, and you deep in your heart you have forgiven them, but you also don't want to look too desperate or look too like forgiving right away. You don't want to make it easy on them because then that makes you feel like they're not going to learn, and you want them to really show you that they're truly sincerely sorry and they're going to prove themselves to you. So all right, let's see what else do we have here. My heart. Yeah. All right, what else do we have here? We have rebound, and we also have only you, which is what the fuck type of combination. So the rebound, it says, I just need someone to help me get over the pain of losing you. This person could have tried to move on, because here it says I can't move on. They tried to, you know, fuck around with someone else, find a rebound, especially if you guys were having issues. That was only fun for like a day. I feel like the person was just like done after the first day, you know. Maybe the furthest they done was kiss the person, whatever. Everybody's different, but after that it's like the conversation was weak. It was in that it's not fun anymore. They're missing you, and it's like, what the fuck am I doing type of shit. And it's, yeah, the only way this person can cope at the moment is either talking to someone else, even as a friend, even if it's platonic, because they can't stand the fact that you shut them out or they've lost you because of their stupidity. And that's why they want you to forgive them. And for some, you're like, once you fuck up, that's it, no more, lock the door, throw away the key. For others, you're you know, everybody's different, you know, not people are no better than the other. Everybody operates differently, or else how else would the world operate if we were all the same? And then we have only you. It says, I'm not seeing anyone else, if that's what you're wondering. Maybe you've been picking up, you know, you are, maybe you picked up that they were talking to other people behind your back while you're in separation. Maybe they've been trying to come back into your good graces, and you're like, no, you're probably seeing someone else. What you probably picked up on was them having a rebound and it didn't work out, and now they're telling you, no, it's only you. And you don't believe, because what you're sensing was what they did before they tried to get it back in. You know what I mean? So it could be mixing the energies. So let's go ahead and see what has triggered you in the first place. So I'm going to use my Twin Flame Soulmate Triggers message deck, which you can find in my Etsy shop. Pause for a sip of water, please. Pause. I finally found a Halloween cup with a little holder. I was shook. All right. So what was so triggering? What did this person do to trigger you? Why were you so triggered in the connection? Ooh. You didn't have no patience. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's like, I think it had a lot to do with this person being fucking clueless. They couldn't see the faults in their own ways. They couldn't see the faults or the problem or the issues and what they were doing or saying. Because in their mind, it's nothing wrong. It's nothing to be ashamed of or serious about. Oh, I didn't feel like I needed to bring this up. But why would they not bring certain things up to you or hide certain things from you? Because if you found out and you had a problem with it, it's going to be more of a betrayal because they refused to tell you, or they thought it wasn't a big deal to mention something, whatever. You were patient enough with them. They weren't changing. Their attitude was the same. They were just being stupid or whatever, cocky, and they weren't reciprocating your emotions, and you lost patience. You threw your hands up and you're like, you know what, motherfucker, fuck divine at this point. Fuck divine timing. That ego of yours will be your downfall. Yeah, you see, it all links back to this one. I don't even know what I did wrong. What do you mean? Yeah, somebody could have been real cocky too, or maybe, they let shit get to their head as well, unfazed. Their ego was all the way up their ass and shit, It was a lot. It was a lot for some of y'all. Okay. I catch myself in deep thought about you and it stresses me out. This could link up to I can't move on now because I feel like roles are being reversed now. So now they're the ones catching themselves in deep thought about what you used to bring up and used to be upset about. They're now seeing things from your point of view and realizing, you know what? Maybe I was a problem. I was clueless before. I couldn't see it before, but now I do. Light bulb. Right? I apologize. I don't mean to sound like a fucking asshole while I'm like narrating the situation, but that's just how I am. I'm just reading it, okay? Take it as you want it. I'm just the messenger, with a little humor. So yeah, maybe this was like they had you overthinking, overanalyzing to a point where you had to bring certain things up because it was like eating at you and you exploded like a volcano, and they didn't like when you were in your head because you would bring shit up that they would bury, and that scared them. It pissed them off. You showed them their wounds. You showed them the bullshit they buried and didn't want to deal with. It was you that shined that light upon it. You were the fucking lantern. And it exposed a lot of their stuff and they couldn't handle it. So during the time of separation, they had time to reflect and think, and now they're the ones lurking and spying when maybe this was you going through their stuff to see what they were hiding. And it's like, you see what I'm saying? Like the roles are reversed now. I used to listen to that Stevie Nicks song, Stop Dragging My Heart Around. It annoys your karmic post shit of you both on social media. Okay, for some of you are in separation with someone that went back to a baby mama or a karmic partner. Maybe they are the group that went back to, whoever they were with. And maybe perhaps they used you as a rebound and went back to another person. Apply it to your situation. So if you are the one that was ghosted or abandoned because they went back to a baby mama or a karmic partner, you are the one also like spying, posting, because they left you in the dark. They weren't being honest with you when you asked them certain questions. So are you officially back together? Let me know. They didn't want to answer you. They want to leave things in the air because that to them is like, oh, well, if I leave things in the air, I can just crawl back in because it's, in limbo or whatever. That works for some people. Other people are like, no, I'm going to close the fucking door. So if you know who their karmic or baby mama is or baby daddy, you know who you are, and you spy on their social media, you do it just so you can get intel, so that you're not left stupid, or so that you know certain things in case they come you and try to lie to you about stuff, you'll already know the tea. Like, bruh, don't make me bust out these motherfucking receipts. Okay, so you do it not because you're fucking being a little hater and spying on the baby mama or whatever, trying to start some shit. No, you're doing it for your protection, so that so you have the information that you need, so you're not being lied to in case this motherfucker tries to come back like, oh hey, we're not together, I haven't been with her, but yet the karmic is posting pictures of them on a bright sunny day, hugging and kissing each other like, oh, my baby's back home or whatever, and you're like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? So look, at some of them are now doing that to you. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Baby, when you have, or when you want me, now you have me. Love is crazy. I probably sabotaged the fucking lyrics, but it's all good. Now I can smile and say, ain't that funny? All right. I wish you were loving me instead of them. Girl. Listen, I know you can have your moments of weakness and sadness, like that should be me, I wish it was me instead of them, I wish they fell out of love with them and just officially stayed with me. Like, you'll get into your feelings, missing them. The next minute you're like, I don't think they're ever coming back, screw them, how dare them, I'm turned off by them, I don't even want them back. And then the next minute you're like, when are they coming back? I'm telling you, it's phases. Phases, darling, phases. It's called being human. It says, I hate when you dodge my questions. Yeah, see, they didn't want to answer your questions. I told you. You saying, are you officially back with baby mama? Are you moving back in with them? Are you doing this? Are you, what's going on? They would find a way to work around those questions and not tell you directly. They would dodge them, literally. Yeah, I hate that I still cry over you. And I sometimes wish I never met you, because why? Because you can still feel their damn energy. Okay. So a part of you cannot stand that you fell for them, that you love them as deeply as you do, because you're like, how the fuck did I allow myself to get in too deep with this motherfucker? Like, dude, like, they have this power over you, and you wish that it didn't affect you. You can't wait to get over it. You even thought about doing some cells, like, fucking turn my heart off or something. I hope I don't want to care no more, like all kinds of stuff, right? Yeah, but even when you cry over them, and just when you thought you were over them and you're feeling great now because you're not thinking of them, their fucking energy creeps back in. Either one, because they're thinking of you, reminiscing, planning on coming back, staring at your photos, and they're still putting their energy upon you. Somebody hasn't closed the energy out. Okay, and that could really get to you, making you feel like, you know what, I wish I never met your ass. So theatrical, right? So let's get a few more here. I've been sexually thinking of you. Oh my God. Speaking of God, look at the bottom of the deck. It says, that's it. I'm calling God. Like, God, what are you doing? Why, God? God's like, the good old Lord is like, why y'all gotta bring me up in this shit? I'm leaving y'all to figure your shit out. Why y'all gotta call me in? They'll be like, oh, your guys are like, oh, there she goes praying for that man again. Yep, when your good old cookie starts throbbing for that person because you're thinking of them in a sexual way, especially when they used to get it good up in you, honey, and you're reminiscing and you're like, damn. You're like, break me off. I get you, yeah, yeah, when the lights is off. I summertime cushion, put that game on pause and do it how I like it, baby, nice and slow. Break me off. Whatever. And you're like, I don't believe you. You could be at a phase where maybe they say certain things to you, even cry to you when they try to come back, and you're just like rolling your eyes like, I don't believe you no more. You're like, I want you to bleed for me now. No. Now you want them bleeding in order for you to believe them. Like, get on your knees and show me your blood. No. It's just talking out of being theatrical. Don't take it personal. Don't take it serious, okay? We like to be theatrical around here, okay? Last but not least here, it says, I depended on you to heal me. That was my mistake, okay? Yep. Look at that. Stop fucking ignoring me. So maybe, like I said, maybe you needed them at a time when you were going and they ignored you. They dodged your question, okay? Especially because they don't give you a straight answer. See, I hate when you dodge my questions. And stop fucking ignoring me. I'm telling you. And maybe you put your good faith and energy and grace in this person to be there for you, and they disappointed you. That was your mistake. That was your lesson 101 for you. You depended on them to solve all your emotional issues, and it was a big wah, wah, wah. It caused you to have a lot of hate for them. But you're realizing, you know what, that's your fault. That's my fault for allowing that. That's my fault for giving my power away to them. That's my fault for putting them on a pedestal, thinking that they were godly. Save me like fucking Superman and shit. No, they ended up being the little frog pretending to be a prince. Mm-hmm. So, all right, let's go ahead and dig more into how they have been feeling. Okay, so we're going to see their feelings now, how they're feeling after everything was said and done. Let me get my deck. And the one that I'm being channeled to use is the switch up deck. Another one of mine. It goes with the backdrop, the aesthetic, doesn't it? With the whole skull. Love it. So this is my deck that I created. It's called Karmic Energy to Divine Masculine. So the switch up, how they're switching up their roles and their energies towards you, especially if they've learned lessons or whatever, you know. So what are their energies towards you, how they're feeling and thinking right now? Yeah, they believe the lies. It says, I believe the lies. The lie could be that they believed what, you know, outside influences were telling them about you. They believed the karmic over you. They believed their friends and family over you, especially called shit out. They probably thought that it was turned against you because, you know, they were jealous, envious. They didn't want to see this person with you, of course. And, you know, the masculine believe the lies. And they're realizing, you know what, damn, I really believe the fucking lies. I allowed my ego to take over. And that's funny how they're now seeing that. Because what did we have here? Right? With the whole being unfazed card and, you know, allowing their ego to take over. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it was a lot. What was it? I know there was one that says something about the ego. I don't know where. Okay, I don't know where it went. But anyways, oh, okay. The ego, that ego of yours will be your downfall. You told them this. And now they're realizing, yeah, I did. I allowed my ego to take over and it was their downfall. They're admitting it now. Well, in their own brain. I'm working towards stability to have something solid to offer you. I can't come back with nothing. So I feel like their higher self is saying, hey, you need to prove yourself if you want to win her back. You need to come towards her with something to offer her, not just your fucking words and goo goo gaga. Like anybody can goo goo gaga. Really got to put in the effort and show them that you're truly sorry, that you want to switch things up and be there for them. So their higher self is telling them they're working on that stability. Okay, to have that offer come through. Okay, I was jealous of your light and good fortune. See, because your light outshined all their demons. It took a peek into their most deepest, darkest bullshit. And they hated that about you. Okay, it's almost like they punished you for it. And they're realizing, damn, I was really fucking jealous of your light and your good fortune, because they saw how blessed you were. They probably called you an entitled brat, or that you had shit easy or handed to you, not realizing what you've been through to get it and stuff, you know? All the discipline and challenges you had to endure and go through to be where you are now. They didn't see it because they were distorted. I can't concentrate on anything. I miss you. So this reminds me of the I can't move on card, where they're realizing they can't move on. It's starting to really hit them and affect them. Okay. Especially if you have children with this person, they miss their family. They miss feeling like they want to come home. They miss providing. They miss, like, I'm hearing they even miss your attitude and the arguments. They have no one to argue with. Nobody gets them like you do. No one calls them out on their shit like you do. It's like they didn't appreciate that until it was gone. Like, damn, that girl really cared for me, and I took advantage of it, or I just, yeah, it's like they feel fucked up over you right now. And maybe they had to go away because they were too embarrassed to show their face to you. Like I said, they're trying to stabilize themselves in the most best possible way, so they can come in with great pride, you know? They're realizing that, you know, promises were, and they're feeling cut off from you and from the family, especially if you guys were close once upon a time. They hate feeling left out. So I was so toxic towards you, sad face. So this person could be smoking, drinking, in their feelings, realizing that they were the problem. They couldn't see it before, and they're like, damn, I was really toxic towards her. The fuck was my problem, you know? I feel like I don't deserve you. It's like a part of them wishes that none of that happened. But they're actually glad that it happened with you, because nobody else would have helped them realize shit and get out of that distorted karmic masculine energy and thought process and mentality. You know what I mean? And it ain't easy when the masculine has been used to karmic women or karmic partners, and then getting with divine feminine is going to be very triggering in the beginning, because she will trigger him to awaken in ways that is going to be difficult and challenging to deal with on both sides. You needing to be patient with them because they don't know, you know, they're not used to that shit. You needing to teach them a lesson. You having to, like, almost be their mom and their teacher, and, you know, like, to a certain point, of course. Because you're like, I'm gonna lead you to the water, but if you don't drink, that's on you. You can fucking, like like Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Well, go ahead and starve. Okay. Shit. We have your words hurt me, so I rebelled. Ooh. Apparently what you said triggered them. How you called them out triggered them. Yep, you gave them pow pows. You busted out your spiritual belt and went whoosh, punish them. Okay. Like a mommy does when a kid gets in trouble. Oh, yeah. Your words hurt them because you were right. And guess what happened? By them coping with that, you're gonna tell me what to do. You're gonna be telling me what to do. Their pride and ego got the best of them. They went to go rebel. They went to go cheat or try to get with the rebound. They thought it was all cool and shit. Like, okay, I could do this. This is what I need to get over her. Fuck her. Fuck this. Whatever. Fuck that bitch. And then, you know, a day passes. A week passes. A month passes. And now they find themselves not wanting to talk to anybody. Like, every chick they meet or see gets on their nerves because that ain't you. Like, fuck all these knows? This shit ain't for me. I thought it was for me. This shit ain't for me. Now they're venting to their homies and shit. Like, their homies like, wait, you just switched up the game, bruh. What happened? They're like, man, shut up. I thought they were all tough and shit, right? Mm-hmm. But yeah, I am picking up a group of lots of couples coming back together, lots of exes getting back together. Okay, whether it lasts or not, it usually happens for a reason, guys. Okay, you know how Mercury retro works. Mercury retro is here to fix things, even if it's ugly or it disrupts shit. It's for a good reason. Okay. And now that we are in Leo season, of course, it's going to be theatrical. You know, the universe is going to want to make an entrance, being all bougie and stuff. So enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for being patient with me, my loves. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram for, well, I at least try to post daily on there. But I should be posting on my Patreon hopefully sometime soon, where I do 18 plus only readings on there. So if you want to check out and subscribe to my Patreon, the information is down below. And if you want to book a personal reading, all the information is down below as well. Okay. And yeah, please don't fall for the scammers and the fakes out there. You know, I will never write you or on Instagram or any platform. Okay, I don't do that. People come to me for readings, and that's the only way I'll reply to you, unless you're my consistent client, and then I send you funny stuff because we're already close. That's a different story. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.